Yeah, but it's a nice looking area. If it wasn't for the giant robot, it'd be very, very calm. Alright, are we ready? But yeah, I mean, I feel like we could make a lot of progress if we... Like, I know this would be pretty hard to do, but if we just were able to do like a chunk of time, like on a Saturday afternoon or something. It's like once we get in the rhythm, I feel like we make a lot of progress. There's just a little bit of kind of admin time, which is good. I like chatting. Doing Alexander, maybe Machinist, or Bard, or Ninja. I don't know. That's fair. I don't know why, but I able to do a surprising. Maybe Gunbreaker. Let's do gun. I don't know why I care so much. That is totally fair. Alright, now you gotta move, baby. I need the mouse. I'm sorry. No, not. Alright, so last time we found out that Alexander was a primal. We talked to one of the goblins who told us that the earthquake 5 years wasn't actually what unearthed it, that it actually tried to wake up 5 years ago, and that's what caused the earthquake. And yeah, then Biggs and Wedge came over here while Sid is gathering more information, and there was a mysterious aura with a scar that was hanging out spying on us. And here we are. Celestia, come to see the Colossus, eh? Chief has us looking for a way in. Of course there's a bleeding barrier around the thing. Aye, another one. Luckily for us, when the big feller came down, its hand clamped onto the shore here, punching a hole in its defenses, leaving that round portal there unprotected. Only trouble is, it's locked and doesn't seem to have a key. For want of a better idea, Wedge is listening in to Illuminati Link Pearl communications in hopes they'll mention the trick to opening it. Dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee. There's only one signal coming from inside the giant, and it's always the same pattern. I'm certain it's a code. The Illuminati always use coded messages. From what I hear, they've developed a special kind of crystal specifically for transmuting Link Pearl waveforms. If we could get our hands on one, the Chief's decoding machine here should theoretically be able to use it to untangle the meaning. Quite where we'd find such a crystal is another matter. Pishgosh, does Uplander know Round Rocks? She makes great collection of junk and things. Maybe is keeping crystal at shortstop. Wouldn't that be a stroke of luck? Just so happens I've been working on a means of identifying the crystal in question. Here, Celestia. Take this 3G7001B. Sprinkle that powder over this so-called collection and look for anything that glimmers. It should contain the material we need. You may have to borrow one of Round Rock's treasures, but I'm sure she won't mind if you tell her it's for a good cause. Okay. Bum 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 bum. This thing has so many locks and keys. Let me in. No word on the Tataru situation. Truly unfortunate. Amongst the jumble of bits and bobs, you spy a faintly glimmering stone. Sprish! What is Uplander doing? Sneaky taker! Treasure belongs to Round Rocks. I just need to borrow it. Uplander needs it. For Giant of Whirlycogs? But glowstone is most favoritist treasure of Round Rocks. Alright. But Uplander must promise to bring it back, or Round Rocks is getting very angry. Dun dun dun. Who's the villain? Red Bricks. Giant of Metal is holding fast to land, and Slowfix is telling Red Bricks to keep eyes on Big Hand. Ah, Celestia. No burns, I see. Oh, no reason. Tell me, did the G3G7001B reveal anything? Glowstone. Unsure of its origin, Round Rocks has given this light-emitting rock a compound name, a linguistic convention common in the Goblin tongue. Thank you. You have my word that I'll give this back to Round Rocks when I've finished with it. Now, let's take a listen to what the Illuminati are really saying. Goodness. All that infernal beeping is gone. It's now a message, clear as day. Let's see. Today's schedule for Gorditas. Registration at 7th bell. Stop. Lost the Cursal Cubs at 3rd bell. Stop. Rest and recuperation at 2nd bell. Repeat. Today's schedule for Gorditas. Cursal lossing, but I'm sure that was the only message. This has to be some sort of jest. Don't be daft, Wedge. It's just another code. You need the proper crystal and the proper knowledge to understand it. Bleeding Illuminati. Should have known it wouldn't be so easy. Quite the conundrum you have there. Ora, lady! But it's your lucky day. I'll crack the code. Assuming we can come to a little arrangement. I'm a treasure hunter by trade. And there's a certain something I want inside the giant. I help you get inside, you help me get out with it. A fair deal, no? The name's Mide, by the way. Charmed, I'm sure you are aware that the interior is almost certainly swarming with Illuminati, yes? Why do you think I came to you? There's strength in numbers, friend. Best we join forces, eh? Now, the words you intercepted are largely gibberish, but paired with the numbers, well, you'll see. 7, stop, 3, stop, 2, wasn't it? You, the big one. See the pipes atop the hatch? There ought to be a valve up there with a hand wheel. Imagine it's a clock. Try turning it right to 7, left to 3, then back to 2. Alright. How did she know all this stuff? It worked! Aha! We did it! We did it! Dang, that was quite the jump. Got an odd little crew here. We got Gobbies, we got Biggs and Wedge, we got Sid. We have Random Mystery Person. So the Illuminati have been announcing the way to enter the Colossus all along. Strange. Well done for cracking the code anyway. I had less success, sadly. I'm afraid Brayflox knows little more than we do about the Illuminati's plan or the Primal. Come, things aren't as bad as all that. We found a way inside the machine. We'll just have to learn about it as we go. It's only a massive mammoth after all. Stopping it should be as simple as destroying its core. If we send in a suitably intrepid team of surveyors, I don't see why we can't trace the machine's power back to the source via the struts and piping. And I know just the woman to lead the party. What say you, Celestia? I'm on it. What of me, pray tell? I opened the way for this grand expedition of yours. Surely that's earned me a place in your little band to hunt for my treasure. You did as you promised, and you may do as you will now, but only so long as your treasure hunt doesn't endanger the mission. I'd join you if I could, but there's something I need to see to first. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge here in case of emergencies. Good luck, my friend. I like her weapon. And she's got like the dark scales. Fist of the Father, now accessible. You now have access to Fist of the Father. Gordius can be accessed via the entrance in the Maker's Quarter. You needn't worry unduly about me. Once I have what I'm searching for, I'll leave. Simple as that. Wow. Her scales are like blue. I don't think they're the same like dark color that other aura can have. I want her. How do I get those? I want those. Maybe she dyes them. I think so, but I think they're more black, unless it's just the lighting. Like the tips of her scales, like right here, are very light for dark aura. Fist of the Father. Fight number 1. Since the Charlian Exodus, a structure stood steady against the flow of the Thaliac River. Now, the Illuminati have summoned a primal around this rusting ruin. A terrible colossus of steam and metal. Steel screamed against steel when it rose from the waters. It drank deep of the land's ether before grinding again to a halt. The voices of Idleshire cry out, asking for aid ere their homes are crushed under the weight of iron. You must lead a band of valiant adventurers into the Machina, discover how to destroy the core, lest the giant screeches again to life and bleeds the realm dry. Alright, we'll tank it. That's fine. It's one way to not wait. Are we ready? Giant robot thing, you're going down. I have a sword and a shield. The Fist of the Father. Wow. This is an elaborate machine. Engine room number 262. Nope. It's only MSQ stuff that really has that. But yeah, all the 8-player content does not, so it's really only dungeons. So I can do the same thing I did with the Warring Triad and clear it solo, but yeah, only the MSQ dungeons have the NPC option. So this is always only 8 humans, unless you do it unsynced at max level, or then you're basically stronger than 8 people. The first boss. Whoa. Getting the feeling there's going to be a lot of mechanical themed bosses. With a lot of guns. The songs are good though. Not what I would expect to have the Illuminati playing on the loudspeakers. Happening. There's a second one of them. Detonating! Destroy it! Do not skip. Always skip that out of habit. GG, thank you all. First boss down! I do want to go back and do these fights on Savage at some point. Da, da, da. Expertly done, adventurer. Well, what have we here? Oh, that's a little sus. How'd you get in here? Spush. Sorry. Round Rocks could not stay away. So many new treasures here. Treasures? Oh, you mean the odd bits and bobs? Well, little one, these machina are yours to take. Some of them are rather beautiful, I must admit. A planter can tell pretty machines from ugly? Just like Round Rocks. No harm in adding one more to our company, is there? I'll keep an eye on her. Uh-huh. Damn it. I was so sure. Gosh. Uplanders are unwise to come, but most of all this treasure hunter. What she seeks is not here. Not in all of Gordius. Who's there? Dum bum bum. Dum bum. Is it the Illuminati? Pele, what are you doing up there? Oh no. Said live and breathe. Quick thinks all thoughts. Master of the Illuminati. The Illuminati are goblins! Quick thinks all thoughts. The leader. Sprish gosh. Gobbies are backstracked with boom dust. Uplander shoots. Everybody kabooms. It's a great name. It's perfect. Uplander ear catches tongue flaps of master. Enigma Codex for planes making is gone. Illuminati are already undertaking Alexander initiative. The Enigma Codex. What is that? It's just all the names and things. Foolish Gobby. Secrets are kept silent. Tongue flaps never traded with outsiders. Has Quick Thinks not ordered so many times? My master, forgive noise-making of empty head. Gobby did not think. Please, Gobby will take any punishment, just not worst one. Now! Scratch. What? Uplander is shooting gobbies? Poop dust does not harm uplanders. Blood. Uplander bud for fallen gobbykin. I think now would be a good time to leave. Uplander, what is Enigma Codex? Treasure? Yes, young one. My treasure. And away we go! Brum, 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 brum. Something seemed bluff about the sound, but I don't know exactly what. Just try that. Welcome back, Celestia. Been working with Backrix to intercept Illuminati communications. He's got a wonderful memory for details and a great mind for codes. I must say, the Goblin's grasp of technology is something to behold. I'm impressed. Round Rocks has been showing me your treasures, and they're aptly named. Only a fool would call them junk. Just because something has been discarded, it doesn't mean it can't be beautiful. She also said that Quick Thinks has a face like a machina, cold and calculating. Can only assume she means his mask. Sprish, Meat is amazing. She can tell pretty junk from ugly almost as well as Round Rocks. This worldly cog Round Rocks finds 72 yalms north and west. And this one is 24 yalms south and east of Architecton. Sprish, shiny junk and sparkly rocks, bitty bops and whirly cogs. Okay. Bleeding hells. Face to face with the head of the Illuminati, eh? Sounds like you had quite an adventure. And this Alexander initiative has got me wondering. Do you reckon it might be the giant's name? No sign of the core, though, eh? Well, we'll just have to look further in. I'll let the chief know anyway. He'll be happy to hear Mide and Round Rocks are safe too. Those two haven't stopped talking about machines since they got back. I can't say I've ever thought of junk as pretty, but each to their own. Ah, Celestia, ready to have another go at finding the giant's core? Wedge, could you... Oi! Wedge! Stop listening to that bloody link pearl. We barged through the Illuminati's front door. They know we've broken their code. But I've just this moment intercepted a new communication. If you'll give me a moment to... There. It says... Oh. Death to Uplanders, death to Uplanders. I think we may have started a war. Thanks, Wedge. Appreciate it. Alright. Fight number 2. I'll do it unrestricted. If you're okay with that. I assume if you ever want to actually see the fights more properly, happy to do that. But most of them are pretty trivial, even if you do them at the level, just because gear scales. But some of them are still really cool. Alright. Steam spouting contraption. Alright, where's your core? Help me find the battery. More dance parties! More jamming music! Down we go! Another steam spouting contraption. Boss time! Alright, gobbies. We're coming for you. It's an army of them. They don't stop coming. It's a very interesting soundtrack. That is definitely true. Just don't know how to feel about it. Where did they get all these machines? They keep getting bigger! How is this possible? away from the bomb. Such a weird boss. It's literally just like a swarm of enemies. Oh no! So many explosions! That cannot be safe. We're in a very confined space here. Kaboom, kaboom. Onwards to the core? Maybe? Spish. Uplander is amazing. Uplander is stronger than 10 gobbies. Ah, there you are, old friend. I was beginning to wonder if I'd ever find you. Biggs's account left something to be desired, so I thought it best to see the interior with my own eyes. A treasure hunter through and through. Tell me, what exactly do you hope to find here? Ever heard of the Enigma Codex? It's a book of ideas, written some 100 years past. The life's work of one of the greatest technologists ever to draw breath. A book of ideas. Within its pages are found myriad wonders, from designs for machina that could operate ceaselessly for centuries, to novel ways to culturing cheese. Even a fragment of the book could bring a king's ransom. But most remarkable of all are the plans for a walking citadel. It was to be a beacon of logic and reason for all the world. A walking citadel? Seven hells, we're standing in it, aren't we? The Illuminati's primal took the form from that idea. But I sense that none of this is news to you. You've read it then, this Enigma Codex. The design catered for every needful thing, from warm beds to crops of grain. Its occupants would never have to leave, and all in a fortress on feet, impenetrable and ready to move at a moment's notice. The citadel was meant to bear the most brilliant scholars and artificers of the age to all four corners of the world, that they might set about unraveling the mysteries of creation. In this utopia, the shining seat of erudition was to be called Alexander. Sprish, if Roundrocks lived in Walking Castle, Roundrock could collect treasure from everywhere. Indeed you could, little one. And anything you found, be it junk, forgotten teachings, or lost secrets, would be yours for the taking. What exactly would the Illuminati do with all of this knowledge? They would use it to take control, most likely. Create a world ruled by a few chosen scholars. Unless I'm mistaken, that's why the Illuminati exist. Bloody fanatics. Take a perfectly good idea and make it into an object of faith. Could possibly go wrong. Can well imagine how people who have spent decades carrying their homes on their backs might crave a home that could carry them. How such a place could seem like a utopia. We're not talking about a machine here. We're talking about a primal. And primals will be the death of us all. Trust you'll be ready when things come to a head, Celestia. Sprish. Utopia's happy place? Where there's junk aplenty, Round Rocks is happy. Where's very happy place of B-Day? Wherever he is. He who? Did he give you that scar? Who's the he? Who's the he? I think Round Rocks' pile of treasures may have grown a touch. Not that that's any surprise. She goes hunting whenever she has a spare moment. A girl after my own heart. Swish, shiny junk, sparkly cracks, Sometimes Backrix is coming with Round Rocks for junk hunting. Uplander will come next time too? Is Wedge still just listening to this radio? Give it a rest, man. This Enigma Codex sounds amazing. A walking citadel's one thing, but a self-sustaining walking citadel? Genius! It's just a pity the Illuminati had to go and make a bleedin' primal out of it. From what I understand, this Alexander was active for no more than a few seconds. That's seconds, and it nigh drained the hinterlands of Aether. Imagine what it'd do if it wandered the whole bleedin' world. I don't think Round Rocks realizes how much danger we're in here. Too busy hunting for new treasures. Probably for the best, though, eh? We've got ourselves a problem, Celestia. But don't worry, the Chief has a plan. Speaking of whom, Chief! Over here! All present and correct, I see. Something has been nagging at me for a while, Celestia, and I finally realized what it is. Concerns the communications Wedge intercepted. So we know that the Illuminati have managed to establish a base inside the Colossus, meaning they must also have found a way to pierce the magic barrier. Assuming that's the case, what need have they to use the only hatch which the barrier doesn't protect? And why go to the trouble of sending coded messages on how to unlock it? The answer: spies. I believe the Illuminati have an agent outside the Colossus, most likely in Idleshire itself, who's using the hatch as a back door. Now, this agent will know we've broken their code, and that the hatch is constantly watched, so we won't have been able to use it for some time. As such, he'll doubtless be desperate to re-establish contact with the inside. And that's why I've cleared the area around the giant's head. All we need to do now is watch and wait, and follow whoever makes a dash for the hatch. Everybody look over at Wedge! Chief, link protocol from Red Bricks. He says Brayflox went inside. But she can't be. No. Must be an impersonator. Chief, whoever you met earlier was a spy. Quick, you've got to get after her. Alright, let's go catch a spy. Dun, dun, dun. The arm of the Father. Well, they're all body parts. Each set of 4 fights is... like, the first 4 fights are all of the Father. But yeah, Arm of the Father sounds a little strange. After them! What are we doing? Okay. Apparently we're splitting up. Is this the power core? Can we just turn the power off? Job done? I'll go home. Strategy. What is that thing? Why are there octopuses in my robot? Why is there all this aquatic life in my robot? I am confused. First floor of the Strategian. Alright. Is it a giant arm? Nope. Okay. That. What is that thing? Is that Pepsi Man? That's weird. Living liquid. I do not like it either. Burn it with fire. Or whatever paladins do. Burn it with giant swords. What is loose? Sounds gross. What liquid is he made out of? Looks like mercury. Whoosh. Kaboom, but with water. Even the water explodes in this place. We really shouldn't be in here. Are we just like wandering around till we find the control switch? Don't really understand. I don't get why we split off from the rest of the party either. We just randomly decided to walk up a staircase on our own. Ignore this. Oh. Apparently we got ahead of them. Pele! Quick thinks all thoughts. Sprish. Gabi found it. Good. Knowings of missing piece are with the Illuminati. What was that? Wait, what just happened? Gabi did well indeed. This is how you treat those who please you. Sprish. Now is realm in chaos. Broken. Machine with too many parts. But Illuminati plan needs one thing. Missing piece to bring world order. Give world harmony. Make world perfect. Who are those who don't fit your vision of perfection? How many must die to pay for your utopia? Don't you see? You summon a goddamn primal. Will devour the aether of every land you visit, till Heidelin and everything on it is dead. Inside fortress of Illuminati, Chosen will live on. If inferior on outside die for progress, so be it. This is cost of seeking for knowings. Hell's take you in your damn seeking. Wise uplanders find happiness in Illuminati rule. Unwise uplanders, utopia does not need. So it's obey or die then. The whole concept is grotesque. No, Sid. Like the rest of the ideas set out in the Enigma Codex, Alexander is wonderful in itself. Perfect, even. But in the rush to realize its ideals, even the best of us can be led astray. Oh, so once upon a time these Illuminati were starry-eyed philanthropists, is that it? And it was only after they got their hands on your perfect bloody codex that they turned into vicious killers. Tell me, was there any passage in particular that convinced them to abandon their last shred of empathy? Cannot speak for the precise contents of the codex. Not anymore. But I haven't forgotten everything I read. I think I can stop the core, if you can get me close enough. You think you can, or you know you can? And what of its location? It's somewhere in the trunk. How close we are to that, I can't say. Swish. Round Rocks can say, 2 paces of Round Rocks are 1 yalm. So by count of Round Rocks, chest of Whirlycog Giant is only a little further. Clever girl! You've been measuring how far we've come from the start. Wow, she's so smart. Alright, I propose we withdraw for the time being. I don't know what will happen when we breach the core, but I do know that we'll be better equipped to deal with it if we're well rested and ready for anything. Who is he? All should be well enough. Keep grabbing your scar, saying random things. You're not making any sense. No one should have the power to choose who lives and who dies. The idea is too vile, too insidious to be left unchallenged. We have to act. If we don't, Alexander will awaken, and the Illuminati will be unstoppable. Make no mistake, Celestia. It's now or never. I think I have the knowledge required to shut down the Giant's core, but if I'm to reach it, I'll need you to lend me your strength. Well, really, the Illuminati's latest message is... well, let's just say it's unsuitable for polite company. I should be much obliged if you teach those privy-mouthed savages some manners, Celestia. Thanks, Wedge. Glad you're here. Keep listening to that radio. Anything else to say? Just you be careful, Celestia. There's no telling what mechanical horrors are protecting the core. We've done Fist of the Father, Cuff of the Father, Arm of the Father, and now Burden of the Father. Fight for the end of Wing 1. It's a fancy elevator. that thing. I got this. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I don't like all the spinny, grindiness. It's also like 80 feet tall. Don't worry, I'll just keep hitting its leg. New song! I feel like this is a little more fitting, honestly. I don't feel like I walked into a dance club as much. Get it. Hey, we did it. Of course, we're looking away from the explosion because we're a cool action hero star. That's so random. Yeah, that was an odd shot to specifically put us right there. All right, we got you to the core. We're here, and none the worse for wear. So if you need another pair of hands, just say the word. So this is the heart of the machine, eh? I knew I should have brought a bigger hammer. Not that I'll be needing it, of course. Isn't that right, Mide? How do you turn it off? Okay. Nice work, I think. Look! You're too late. Spishgosh. Greater are knowings and brain cases of unwise than quick thinks believed. Perhaps quick thinks judge too quickly. Perhaps Illuminati should study Uplanders. Is it before Eyes of Gabi? Or sorry, it is before Eyes of Gabi. Good. Do not fail. Illuminati have no use for failing Gabis. Shpish. End of Gabi's long wanderings is close. Where'd he go? Something isn't right. Something isn't right at all. The way Quickthink spoke, you'd think he had won. He didn't seem too bothered, that's for sure. Do you think he might have planned for us stopping Alexander's core? Oh no. What was it the chief said again? About the Illuminati finding what they needed to complete their plan. Something along the lines of a missing piece, I thought. And what of Quickthink's honor guard? The two dolts who were ever at his side. Why aren't they here? The Illuminati must surely have known we were coming. What could be more important than protecting their leader? You don't think he sent them to Idleshire, do you? Well, our backs were turned. Like... that would be... Come on! Oh no! It was a trap! Won't be able to get that out of my head now. Gobbies are just... oh shoot, what are they called? Oh, there we go. Oh wait, they are goblins, aren't they? It's always goblins! House elves. They're not goblins. Are there goblins in... Oh, yeah. I never... Interesting. The elves. Sprishgosh. Giant loses power! Uplanders succeed! Never mind that, man. Did the Illuminati come? Is Idleshire safe? Yeah, the bankers are goblins. I don't know why I thought they were the same, but they're not. This is my mistake. But yeah, there are goblins. Okay, I'm not totally crazy. So they're goblins and elves. Sprishgosh. How does Uplander know? Yes, many Illuminati come to take stuffs of Gabi flock. Great was chaos. But suddenly, Illuminati go and take only junk not worth jingly shine. They came barging in ready to start a war, and then scarpered with a handful of bleeding junk. Hold on a minute. Where were they last seen? Shvishgosh, red brick dinks, near the shortstop. Round rocks. Come on. I'll go and find the chief. He'll know what to do. Da, 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 da. Why is this Discord blowing up? Alright, I think we're fine. Oh, nope, talk to you first. Sprishgosh, Uplanders are gone too long for comfort of red bricks. Shortstop is place of clashings with the Illuminati. Illuminati are up to no good. Maybe using confusion to do foul things. Uplander must go and see. Make sure all is well. Woohoo! I don't know. What do you think's happening? I feel like I have no idea what's going on. Is everything still as we found it? They haven't come back, have they? No, they're gone for now. And everyone seems to be fine. Physically, at least. But Round Rocks... Oh, they took all of her stuff! She's collected that for so long! Shush, gosh. Gone. Oh, gone. Poor thing. The Illuminati took everything. I'm just glad she was off collecting trinkets with Backricks when they came. I daren't think what might have happened had she been here. No, all the treasures. Even her special rock. Come, come, little one. Dry your tears. Oh. Sid! One thief, unconscious. We found him lurking near the edge of town, not far from your treasure, Round Rocks. Sid! Sid's carrying a lot of weight here, that is for sure. Sprishka. Uplander brings treasure home. Thanks to Uplander. Many, many thanks. It was all Biggs, little one. He had a feeling a few soldiers might be lurking around, waiting to ambush us. And this is what we stumbled onto when we went to look. But why did the Illuminati take Round Rock's collection in the first place? Surely that can't have been their goal. I wouldn't be so sure. Were I to guess, I'd say that the Illuminati believed something they wanted was hidden amongst Round Rock's pile of trinkets. Rather than waste time sorting through them, they decided to take the lot. When they subsequently realized they didn't have what they were looking for, they crept back into town to wait for a chance to seize whatever it was they actually wanted. What if Batgobby's most favoritist treasure of Round Rocks? One that is safe with Uplanders. You mean the glowstone that Celestia borrowed? But of course! It's been sitting in the decoding machine all along. Yes, yes. Round Rocks would be sad without pretty glowstone. It is a special treasure from near Old Castle. Rusty one that was left by Uplanders from before. Wait. What do you mean before? Round Rocks, were you near the Charlian ruins when the metal giant first appeared? Yes, yes. Round Rock saw Whirly-Cog Giant stand 3 years ago. It was only for a little bit, and big gobbies do not believe Round Rocks. 3 years ago, when someone tried and failed to summon the Primal. Round Rocks. Why? What is it? What? A fragment of the Codex. Of all the places in the realm. Only a fragment of the original. So that crystal must be the Illuminati's missing piece. The Codex is a rock! Oh. Oh no. We may have stopped their primal and taken their prize, but our foes are not about to admit defeat. They'll be back, and out for blood like it's not. Uh-huh. But we've got you, Celestia, and I'm sure you'll be ready for the onslaught when it comes. Might I suggest you make merry till then? Huzzah! So far, so good. Sprishgosh, Roundrox is happy. Many friends worry. Think of Roundrox. Uplander is one. Roundrox thinks kind Uplander. Let me chime in as well, Celestia. Roundrox's home needed protection, and you provided it. Not many would do that, and certainly not in the face of a primal. You have my thanks also. Mide helped Roundrox too. Uplanders have good hearts, and kind. Only so many of us find Machina pretty, my dear. We have to stick together, don't we? Did Mide always like whirly-cogs and biddy-bobs? Not like you, Roundrox. My love, he adored the things, inventing, building, and tinkering with them. Mide always touches Hurtmark when remembering. Do I? Well, I suppose I do. Those times were something else, little one. My friends and I, we were lost in our dream. We thought to put back the pieces of the broken world with logic, reason, and technology. And we were certain we could do it too. I hadn't much skill with thinking up things or making them, but I helped in my small way. And that feeling of aiding in someone else's dream, sharing it, washes over you like a wave of happiness. I've never felt that way since. It's not very subtle about it. Now, it all seems so far away. Even the memories feel like I dreamed them rather than lived them. Well, enough of that. Roundrox is right, adventurer. You're a kindly soul. Keep an eye on our girl till next we meet, will you? Right. Goodbye! Goodbye! Alright. I think that's the end of the first wave. We can go a little bit longer. But yeah, this was split across 3 patches, so I think that was the end of the first patch. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, okay, sounds good. Sorry, I'll finish this dialogue, then we can end. Shpishgosh, Roundrox thinks long and hard on what to do with precious glowstone. His most favoritist treasure of Roundrox. Glowstone is also what Mide seeks all this time. It has already brought Roundrox 3 whole years of joy. So Roundrox decides to give it to Mide, so she can be happy too. Even now, Roundrox entrusts treasure to Uplander to give to Mide at next meeting. Even meanest Gobbies dare not try to take glowstone from mighty Uplander. Roundrox does not know where Mide is now, but she often gazes out on Giant of Whirlycogs from Broken Watercross. Maybe Uplander finds her there. Alright.